Hey, what up, girl? How you doing? I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that.
Y'all, my mistake was coming to get a full detail on my car when I had shit to do. Yep, currently here for 3 hours and they're still not done. I should have been gone 2 hours ago. I am so upset. Anyway, as you were. Alright, y'all, so I'm finally on the road. I can't lie, I'm low-key, high-key pissed. I was in there for about 4 hours to get the interior done on my car, full detail, which I paid $200 to have done. $200 to get a full detail. I'm okay with as long as you do the job right. When I checked my car after 4 hours, okay, checked my car, the seats aren't even wiped down. The seats are not cleaned. They didn't do the seats. They didn't wipe down the door. He started to wipe down things as he noticed that I was a little bit irritated about it. So for that, I'm appreciative. And he was very apologetic that it wasn't done right. But then he disclosed to me that he is in training. So you had this boy working by himself in training on a person's car that just paid you $200 to get this shit done. I'm sorry, for some people, $200 is not a lot of money. For me, that's a lot of damn money, okay? $200 and you didn't even, now I gotta go and finish the work myself. I legit have to go and finish it myself because I'm not happy with it. And because I didn't want to wait there any longer, I decided to just say, forget it, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out later, I'll do it later. But guess what? I won't be going back to that location. No ma'am. I'm low-key, high-key irritated. But now I'm on the road headed to my dad's. So I'm finally gonna get to my destination, but about 4 hours later than I expected to. So all right, let me jump off of here because I'm starting to get a little bit heated and I need to calm my nerves while I'm driving on this expressway. And I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. This is weird. So something is clearly going on. That you can't get on the expressway. You can't come this way or go that way. So I'm gonna have to make an illegal U-turn and they're gonna have to be okay with it because there's nowhere else to go except for into the Amazon. So I'm gonna have to make a U-turn. What are the odds they give me a ticket for making an illegal U-turn? Okay. Y'all, I don't know what was going on over there. I'm trying to find a different route to get on the expressway. But it's just my luck. The one day I decide not to stay at Dad's house and drive home, there's a freaking police barricade. So let's see if I can get on the exit about a mile or two down. Because I really don't know what was going on over there. There's not really a lot of issues that ever happen over in that particular spot. So now I'm curious. I'm wondering if it's going to be on the news. We'll see. We will see.
Her pain is visible as the mother of Carlos Mendoza grapples with her son's untimely death. He's one of 2 people killed in a multi-vehicle crash Friday night in South suburban Markham.
He's a sweet kid. He's a really good kid.
Relatives say the accident happened last night around 8:30 p.m. as the 20-year-old Harvey resident and a male friend headed back from a local mall traveling eastbound on 159th Street. But officials say when they neared the I-294 tri-state overpass, for some unknown reason, Mendoza's vehicle crossed over the center median into the westbound lanes.
He ended up turning and hitting the median and going across.
T-boning a Mitsubishi SUV. Then Mendoza's Charger caught fire, killing him and the driver of the SUV, who investigators identify as 33-year-old Zachary Kulik of Homewood, Illinois. The passenger in the Dodge was rescued from the burning car by officers. Carlos's passenger was brought here in critical condition, as was another driver involved in the multi-vehicle accident. She's in serious but stable condition. That driver, who police identify as a nurse, was hurt as she tried to avoid the first crash, only to slam into another motorist driving a Hyundai SUV. And as in Illinois State Police accident reconstruction team continues their investigation, Markham police say it appears speed was a factor in the horrific crash.
We don't know what caused it.
The third of 5 children in this close-knit family, his cousin says Carlos was a worker in a factory. They say he loved playing video games almost as much as he adored his prized possession, his car.
He just liked to drive his cars and everything.
Reporting from South Suburban Markham.
Good morning, guys. So it's a brand new day. And I know yesterday was a crappy day, but I'm determined to make today good. However, I have to head back to Delta Sonic, where I got my car wash done yesterday, because my grandfather's cane was missing out of my trunk. It was only that. I only left the cane and the cargo net in my trunk, and they're both missing. Yep. So I'm guessing when they cleaned out the trunk, they didn't put it back. My grandfather is no longer with us. I'm gonna need that cane back, and I pray nobody stole it, because it was carved. So it was a wooden cane, and the handle was a carving. So I pray that it is still there, but we'll see, won't we? Y'all, that is horrible. Okay, first of all, yes, I retrieved the cane. I did get my grandfather's cane back, so thank goodness for that. Then I thought my cargo net was missing. I searched all over this car, underneath the mats, front and back, checked the trunk, but my dang own cargo net was missing. Tell me why the guy came right on out and found the dang on cargo net, brought it back to me and said, "Was this what you were looking for?" Guess where it was? Just one guess. With the spare tire. Why would they put the cargo net with the spare tire? That was the one place I did not think to look. With the freaking spare tire. Come on now, people. All right, anyway, since I'm already up and already going, I might as well get my day started, right? I might as well start the day. So I will catch up with y'all after a while. I am so sorry. I really wanted to do Vlogtober. I wanted to do a video every day in October. It is currently, is it the 1st or the 2nd? I don't even know. I think today is the 1st. So I wanted to have a video going out today. Don't have a video going out today, so I might have to do 2 tomorrow or make up for it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, yesterday just kind of put a damper on things for me, so yeah, I didn't record anything. But anyway, I will see y'all later on today if I come up with something. See y'all later. Try to make it quick, because you guys already know I can talk, but I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, because I just have a random question that literally just popped into my head. a lot of people can dish it, but they can't take it. So for me, my insecurity is my weight. It has always been my weight. I have always been the big kid. I've always got teased about being the big kid. So when I hear my dad, mind you, my dad, he has no filter. No filter at all. He says it how he sees it. But that's why I get to the point where I don't understand how he can dish it. But when someone says something about his insecurity, he gets very, very offended. So I get insecure when I hear him talking about women and their weight. And he you know, and not just him. I don't want to just throw him under the bus. It's not just him. I hear that with a lot of males and a lot of females who like to talk about women's weight. And they laugh about it and they joke about it. And it's all he and ha. But you don't realize that you could be hurting another person's feelings. And they don't care about it. As far as I know, and what I have seen is all a big joke to them, you know, because they feel like that's something that they should be able to change. And I struggle with that most of my life. I still struggle with it now. You can see me, guys, I'm always on these videos. I do these crash diets trying to lose weight quickly, and it's just because that is my insecurity. I am very, very insecure about my weight. So when I heard him say last night, faggot, and I am so sorry, I'm using that term because that was the term that was used, and I don't like to say it, but again, that was the term that was used. So my whole thing is, oh gosh, hold on guys, I am going over construction, so this dang on camera keeps shaking. So when I heard that term, I got really offended because I don't like people to be called out of their names. And I think it just branches off of me being an insecure person. And I mean, it could just be me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do people get offended by certain terminology? Is that offensive to people? Because for me, I get offended for other people because I'm like, I wouldn't want anybody to say that to me. And the first thing that pops into my head is, well, what if one day I decided I wanted to start dating women? Who's to say I won't? Maybe 10 years down the road, I decide I want to start dating women. Who's to say I won't? You know, or my brother. I don't want to put him under the bus either, but what if that were my brother? What if my brother decided to start dating men? You know, would my dad call him a faggot? Would my dad call me a faggot? Like, I don't understand. Would he do that to us? So when I hear him saying that about other people, it makes me fear to have a conversation with him about a specific topic. Because what if he starts making fun of me? What if he starts talking about me or my brother? Because that's just something that he feels. Now, I'm going to get into a variation of that, okay? My dad doesn't like it when I say it's wise to do something, or it would be wise if you made that choice. It would be wise if you made that choice. And he always feels that I'm talking down to him, saying that he's not intelligent or that he's not smart. And that's not what I'm saying at all. So that's his insecurity. His insecurity is he don't like to feel intelligent. My father is very intelligent. I tell him that all the time. Very, very intelligent. However, when I say certain things and I use certain vocabulary words, or I say, you know, use certain phrases, he goes, well, what do you mean by that? Are you saying that I'm not smart? Are you saying that you don't think that I'm wise? No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it would be wise if you made a choice, or it would be smart if you did this, or you guys know what I mean by that, you know? So I would assume that he would know, but no, that's his insecurity. So I make it a point, never, I beat around the bush when it comes to something like that, because I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want to make him feel bad about something. But then it just branches back to, okay, well, what about my insecurities when he's calling people, you know, fat, or when he's saying, oh, that big girl over there, and I'm just like, okay, well, now I'm feeling like, well, shoot, she's not even that big. She's not big at all. So that means I can't even gain 5 or 10 pounds, because then I'm gonna be her size and my dad's gonna think that I'm big. You know, that's my insecurity. So you guys just let me know what you think, because oh my God, that sun is so bright. You guys let me know what you think about that, because am I wrong? Am I just being sensitive? I don't think that I am. I mean, it's a very good possibility that I am being sensitive, but I need somebody to tell me, yeah, Portia, you might need to calm that down a little bit, because it's not that big of a deal. I'm sorry, I don't like to, I always put the shoe on the other foot. I always think about how someone else would feel if I were to say that to them. You know, and this is coming from me because, again, I was bullied in school. I was the quiet fat girl, okay? And I was quiet because I never wanted to get into trouble. So yeah, I was the big girl. There was no ifs or buts about it. I was always the big girl, period. But I was quiet because I didn't want to get into trouble. I'm not a quiet person at all, by any means. I'm not quiet. I'm an introvert because I'm a people watcher. I like to sit back and watch people. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I am being sensitive. I jumped on here because this was something I just wanted to discuss with y'all, and I need some advice. So y'all tell me what you think. Let me know. I still have another 15 minutes before I get to my destination, but I don't really have anything else to talk about. If I think of something else along the way, y'all know I will jump back on here and we will have a conversation. But yeah, that's all for now. That's all for now. See y'all. See ya. Lord, I'm stuttering, honey. Okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, I am getting off of the expressway and I am only a few minutes away from my destination, but I did have a couple more questions. Do you guys think that when a person makes fun of your insecurities, do you think that would be considered hate speech? I'm just curious. I'm wondering what other people think about that. Do you think that it's hate speech when people make fun of your insecurities? And then also, what did I want to say? Gosh, I was thinking about it as I was driving, and of course now I got nothing. Well, anyway, I do want you guys to chime in on that. I want to know what you think about insecurities. I want to know, do you think that it's overrated? Do you think that, I mean, some people do. Some people think that, you should not be insecure about certain things. But it's all psychological. It's a mind thing. And usually it branches. I mean, if you know psychology, you already know it branches from somewhere else. Usually your insecurity comes from either your past, when you were younger, something that occurs, something that happens. Usually that's where an insecurity branches from. But I want to know, do you guys have any insecurities? Do you have anything that you are particularly insecure about, where if someone were to make fun of it, you'd be ticked off and ready to fight? Like, do you have anything like that? And everybody don't even want to fight. Some people have insecurities and they don't want to fight. They just want to cry and keep to themselves, or they journal. What do you do when you are trying to make yourself feel better about someone who has made fun of your insecurities? And then go back to what I was saying earlier. Do you think that me being offended by what my father said, do you feel that me being angered by that was warranted? Do you feel that maybe I overreacted? Do you feel that, maybe I should have handled it a different way? You let me know, because as far as I know, I don't think that I am overreacting. I really don't think that I am overreacting, but it's quite possible. It's quite possible. So share your thoughts with me. I am going to end this video here because right now, I have nothing else to say. But I do love you all, and I know you can barely see me, but it is what it is. I'm getting a video out there, okay? But yeah, you guys get back to me with your thoughts on that, and I will see you in the next